What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and today we're going to be getting into Legion of X number 8, the review on that. We're going to start wrapping up that series, because after this issue we got two more issues to review. But before we get into all that, I want to thank you for stopping by, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all that beautiful YouTube stuff. It is annoying to remember to like every video that you watch, share, comment on it, but these little things for you are big deals to us here at the channel. Every little interaction gets us more and more into the recommended feed and for other people to discover us here at the channel. So I hope that today is the day I earn that subscription. We here at the channel try to work hard to give you guys some form of entertainment. And if you can just hit a like button, that would be super awesome, man. If not, that's super awesome too. You guys just stopping by is a gift enough on a serious note. So thank you. But let's get into Legion of X number 8 here. Mother Righteous looking like a Pokemon champion here, trying to catch them all. This particular issue is titled Family Ties, written by Cy Spurrier, penciler Nitho Diaz, inker Sean Parsons, cover artist here Ben Harvey. Now, if you remember from issue 7, we're picking up a new storyline involving Kurt and the Legionnaires, in which Kurt is trying to find out why his body has grown horns at the top of his head. We also get a call from the current Black Knight, Dane Whitman's daughter. There seems to have been an issue involving where she's at, involving Angel Warren Worthington III, one of the original X-Men. He too seems to have been getting affected. So Dr. Nemesis, Pixie, Chamber, Nightcrawler, and Black Knight, and maybe one or two other people there, start having to fend off Archangel here, because he's in such a trance. He's not really understanding what's going on. Some really cool art here for this. We see the Black Knight trying to unleash her power, and then we see one of my more favorite panels here. One of my more favorite depictions of Nightcrawler. He gets a little rambunctious because the spell 2 is affecting Kurt just as much as it's affecting Archangel here. But he seems to have taken off before they could really do anything. And in like many other issues of X-Men in this series, gives you little file information, and this tells you about the current Black Knight. Jackie Jax Capra. She is the daughter of Dane Whitman, yeah. I just wanted to make sure. So, yeah. And then we got the standard recap, characters, what to expect, staff, and what have you. We also pick up at some of our other Legionnaires, and I will say, this fella right here, Forget Me Not, is going to have one of the more tragic endings of this series. He's with Dust, he's with Juggernaut. They were called by Doug Ramsey here to help with something. The whole premise of that character, Forget Me Not, is that no matter how many times you interact with him and on what level you interact with him on, the next time you meet him, you will not remember any of those situations. For instance, if you were to meet Forget-Me-Not on Krakoa as a mutant, right? And you guys happen to meet at the bar and have a few drinks together, watch the ball game. Well, I'm using common things, but just talk about stuff for hours and hours and hours, right? The next day, you're not going to remember that interaction at all, or at least not with him anyway. You're going to know that you were out or whatever, or maybe that part of your memory is going to be clouded. What Forge tries to do is build a device in which the Legionnaires will wear to continue to remember him, but what happens is that these devices fall off the other team members' ears and stuff, and then without that device, they're going to forget him. I'm so sorry about that. That coffee cup hitting the mic bothered you. But, yeah. And so what's the tragic part about that is that him and Dust here, Forget-Me-Not and Dust here, who we met, I believe, back in the Way of X storyline, where Kurt helped her get over her anger towards Fabian Cortez for killing her parents. They seemed to have a relationship together, Forget-Me-Not and Dust, and she's not purposely forgetting, but forgetting that she's involved with him, forgetting that she cares for him and has been building a relationship with him, a rapport. And even though she doesn't remember it, he's remembering it. He's telling her about like her favorite dishes and stuff, that she was like tiramisu and stuff. And we also learn that it's more Banshee that's looking for the help, because we know we're going to find out that some magical things are happening on Krakoa that's going to require that help, because no one else is really realizing what's going on except for Mother Righteousness having an idea what's going on, sending Vox in, then having him help everyone. And what has happened is Warlock here has been overtaken. If we remember, his body was hijacked the last issue, and now he's integrated himself into the island of Krakoa to try to take over the island. And what they're going to have to do is try to separate Warlock from Krakoa. We pick up with the Black Knight explaining what her mission has been lately after meeting the X-Men and Doctor Strange. She was facing a lot of these other cases that seem to be happening to Kurt and to Warren here. And they realized that, or found out that she's a mutant, and that when she touches people, she activates some sort of powers within them. So she seems to have to be careful when it comes to that type of stuff. The reason why she didn't necessarily say anything about it or come to anybody else is because a representative from Orcus here had approached her and told her not to say anything. But at the same time as she's explaining, Angel winds up coming back and attacking her, trying to attack the rest of the team here. We know that Pixie has a soul dagger that she uses to use to like alter I'm sorry, I got lost myself in there. Here we see Blindfold talking to Professor Xavier on her own, basically, kind of shit talking him about his relationship with Legion, and that she understands why Xavier has reservations and the things that he has done, but to not see what he's currently doing in the altar, that he should come and visit and see what David is really up to see the good that he's really doing for people and the mutants of Krakoa. And of course, it's making Xavier, feeling like crap. He's going to open up a file, but we don't know what for yet. We then finally pick up with Nightcrawler and that group of teammates going to the Bavarian forest in Germany, because they found out that these things are happening because of a spell that was cast to enhance the people's personalities or looks and beliefs, and that it also power boosted the Black Knight's powers, causing it to really get out of control. And they tracked down the spellcaster of the spell to the Bavarian forest in Germany. Now, if you remember from some of our past episodes of Nightcrawler here, we have an idea who we may run into now. And dun dun dun, it's his mom. Well, his adoptive mom, so to speak. And the next issue is called The Winding Way. Now, if you guys remember, from the Nightcrawler series I reviewed, there was a 5-part story called The Winding Way. And The Winding Way just means that it's a form of magic that you're not doing good nor evil. You're actually doing... one spell could be that you're saving lives, and the next spell is for a selfish reason. So it's the winding way. It's whatever you're feeling, you know what I mean? Whatever way you're winding to, baby. Yeah, man. So Nightcrawler and his Legionnaires are going to have to go against his adoptive mother, because we know Mystique is his actual birth mother. And again, her quest for power never seems to end, because the last time we on this channel seen her was in that X-Men Nightcrawler story all those years ago, and I don't know if she's been in anything since then. So for me, at least, she's still like trying to find power, and she's always trying to mess with Kurt. I don't know why. She just wants to drag Kurt down to her level, and hopefully Kurt won't fall for the trick. But that's Legion of X number 8. Again, we only got 2 more issues after this, numbers 9 and 10. We'll wrap that series up hopefully soon. I was trying to wrap it up sooner, but I got held up a little bit the last few days and so. But thank you all for stopping by, liking, commenting, sharing, because only together can we go straight to the moon, baby. Let me know what you think down below, and until next time, peace, peace, peace.